Clarita's hometown station, AM 1220 KHTS. Kyle Jellings here with none other than Chikaya. Chikaya's here too.
Good afternoon, Santa Clarita. This is your boy from the Congo, bringing a lot of action and greatness. Tune up your radio, tune up your Facebook, tune up your cell phone, because Chikaya Misamu and my boy Carlos, I'm about to bring it down.
Do you have as much energy as Chikaya?
Yes, I do.
Oh, you do? Okay.
Oh,
All right.
of course I do.
Okay. Man, I didn't think anybody did. That's why I was wondering. So how you been? Doing well?
You know, I can't complain. I live in the greatest country on the planet. Every time I wake up, even if I do have a nightmare, I wake up in America, because my problem here in America has nothing to compare with the problem that we have in Africa. So I am grateful to be living in the greatest country on the planet. Woo! I am pumped, baby.
For those of you just tuning in, we're speaking with Chikaya. He is the Warrior Fitness, but the Warrior Fitness, you can find out more information about the Warrior Fitness at thewarriorfitness.com. And we have Carlos here. Carlos, who I met today. How are you doing, Carlos?
Yeah, good afternoon. Yeah, how you doing?
I'm doing well. Doing well. Thank you for stopping by. And I wanted to start off. I want to talk to Carlos first, because I talk to Chikaya all the time. You and me go way back.
Yes, sir.
I wanted to talk to you a little bit about Warrior Fitness. How did you get involved? What caught your eye? Take me back to the beginning. How did you find Warrior Fitness?
Okay, the beginning, it all started with a friend of mine, Christian Lazor, who wanted me to sign up and join him with one of Chikaya's challenges that we had. And at the time, I declined because I wasn't sure if I was going to have the dedication it takes to be in that kind of a challenge. So I later on saw his results, and it intrigued me, and so I took a class. After one class, I knew that was the place for me.
Okay, so did you beforehand, before learning about Warrior Fitness, were you a healthy individual? Did you go to the gym all the time? What was I was
always athletic through growing up, but just like with everything else, life gets in the way, and you put on a couple extra pounds, and you never know how many pounds you actually put on until you actually look back. A lot of my friends, now that they see me, they think, hey, I didn't think you were 40 pounds heavier than you are now. There's no way you lost 40 pounds. Well, results don't lie at the Warrior Fitness, and I've lost 40 pounds.
Wow. Unbelievable.
Carlos has his wife and children there too.
Oh, yeah. So you got the whole family.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I would come home after classes, and my wife would look at me and say, how can you be so happy? How can you have so much energy? What are they doing to you over there? And I would tell her every day, I said, it's something that it's unexplainable, really. You literally have to go to this gym and realize exactly the feeling that you get that makes you want to come back. I would go twice, 3 times a day sometimes during this challenge, and she would tell me some mornings, she would say, hey, not everybody needs to go every day. What are you doing going every day? I said, I feel like I'm going to miss out if I don't go. Saturday, Sunday, hey, why don't you take a rest day? I can't. I have to go there. You see on Facebook, you see the videos, you see these awesome workouts that Chikaya does, that the other trainers do, that makes you want to go and better yourself. The feeling that you get, you feel so good about yourself that you want to spread it out. You want everybody to be able to get that. And at the same time, you're making yourself better. You're being healthy, your mind, your body. It's an awesome feeling.
Cool. And so your buddy got you into this. You saw the results,
right?
And then after the first class, you were just like, you were hooked,
right?
You were hooked.
Now the other thing as well is I've worked out at other gyms, and when I was born, my arm was dislocated at birth. Oh. Okay, so I've had to deal with that since birth. And my right arm is dislocated. There's certain movements that I can't do in the workouts, and not once have I ever felt like it was a disability or a limitation to me at this gym. At this gym, if you have to do maybe a different exercise than everybody else is, it's not looked down upon. They will challenge you. They didn't let me off easy, but they pushed me. I came with a goal to do one pull-up. I never thought I would be able to do one pull-up in my life. I could do 4 or 5 now.
Nice.
And I've been going to the gym for about a year. Now, the feeling that I got when I did that first one is unexplainable. It brought so much joy to me. I came home to my wife and let her know that, hey, this is what I've done now. That, I think, as a result, also brought her and intrigued her to say, hey, maybe I'll give it a chance. And to be honest with you, I didn't think she was going to fall in love with it like I did. I don't know. But she's there. We have our kids. They come to the kids club. The people that watch them there, they love them. I mean, there's times where I could drop off my kids at my mother-in-law or my mom's house. The kids say, no, we want to go with you. We want to go to the kids club. So it's a really good environment for everybody.
Awesome. We're speaking with Carlos and Chikaya, the Warrior Fitness Hour on AM 1220 KHTS, and we want to talk a little bit about how to empower yourself. We have another guest coming, another guest on the way.
That's
but
correct.
we're going to take a quick break, and we're going to talk about how to empower yourself.
Outstanding.
Do you know how to empower people?
I know how to empower people.
There we go. All right, we'll take a quick break. The Warrior Fitness Hour on AM 1220 KHTS. Santa Clarita's hometown station, AM 1220 KHTS. Welcome to the Warrior Fitness Hour on AM 1220 KHTS. Also streaming live at hometownstation.com. You can also download our KHTS app. Sorry, I got to do those plugs. If you don't mind. We are with Chikaya, we have Carlos, and then we also have a new guest. It is Heather, and she is from Client Turned. He put you to work in 2 ways, physically and then now in the office, right?
Right.
Yeah,
right.
yeah. So, so Heather, I want to ask you real quick, how did you get involved? I asked Carlos this already, and I wanted to ask you, how did you get involved with Warrior Fitness?
I got involved, it's been 2 years now, and I just met a friend at the pool one day, and I think I must have been in the mood for change because she just suggested, hey, you got to go to this gym I go to, and she looked great, and I was just sort of stuck in a rut, and literally went the next morning, signed up for, I don't even know what I signed up for. I don't.
Nobody does.
I went to class.
Nobody does.
And I signed up. I went to class that next day at 5 p.m. and it's been 2 years. So
after the first class, because Carlos was saying after the first class he was hooked. It was. Were you the same way?
It is. It's just, it's addicting, and I've never been a gym rat ever, and but it's just something different.
So what do you mean? What's different? Obviously, you've had a gym membership in the past,
Yeah, long ago.
where you go in and you do the regular gym stuff.
Yeah.
What was different about this, though?
It's motivating, and the classes are different all the time, which is something I need. Variety. We're indoors, we're outdoors, we're punching people, we're flipping tires, we're lifting weights. The variety is excellent, and then just also the inspiring people and the stories people have keep you going back.
I didn't ask you this, Carlos, but I want to ask both of you. I'll start with the Heather because she's a lady, and ladies first. What was your impression? I have a first impression of Chikaya. What was your first impression of Chikaya? He makes his presence felt.
Well, like I said, I didn't even know what I signed up for. I don't know. He sat me down, showed me a video of a good friend of mine, Vanessa Barron, and it must have just been something clicked, and it inspired me to sign up.
Gotcha.
And keep going is the important thing.
And what was your first impression, Carlos?
Oh, my first impression, you see this tall, big black guy come in, and the first thing he does is he'll walk up to anybody and give them a big hug and just squeeze them. I mean, it's not just your regular hug, and he comes in 4 a.m. and he's yelling and screaming, waking up coyotes. I mean, he's doing the whole 9 yards, and you're like, this guy has, you want to have that kind of energy, and that's what he instills in everybody.
Yeah.
And all his trainers, they're all the same. I mean, they come 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. You get 100 people in class, and you got to say, hey, they're doing something right to get that many people in there at that hour.
Yeah, especially at 4 a.m.
Yeah,
no
correct.
kidding. What are your thoughts of these two?
Listen, man. These two present what the Warrior Fitness. They're speaking from the heart. It's not a script. It's not, well, you have to say this. It's the experience, and it's live. And to everyone out there that have doubt about the Warrior Fitness, I'm sure you can hear from Heather Hassel and Carlos Soria. They are all the clients, all the warriors that we have experience the same feeling. They will tell you it's the same thing over and over. It's not like a quote. It's a reality. It's living. We at the Warrior Fitness, we empower people to take control of their own lives. They make a decision, even though they are afraid to make a decision. But we empower them to make a decision. Because in the beginning, you have to make a decision. From that decision will come an action. You make the step. From that step will come the result. So the result is not always great. But you know what? From that result will come what we call the process of adjustment. You're going to adjust until you find your true you. That's where Warrior Fitness is all about. We empower people to take control of their own lives. We open the door. We tell them this is how it's going to be. Don't expect us to sugarcoat everything.
Yeah.
Don't expect us to be
I see you laughing over there,
political.
Carlos.
Don't expect us to be political correct. But we are human beings. It's okay to make a mistake. From that mistake, you're going to adjust until you find your route. That's what Warrior Fitness is all about. We empower people to find their true belief again that, you know what, it's time for me to take care of me. And that's what Warrior Fitness is all about.
Okay. All right, we got to talk about the War Fit Games, but we got to take a break first. We got bills to pay. So we're gonna take a quick break, and we're gonna talk about the War Fit Games. This is the Warrior Fitness Hour on your hometown station, AM 1220 KHTS. Santa Clarita's hometown station, AM 1220 KHTS. The Warrior Fitness Hour on your hometown station, AM 1220 KHTS. Find out more information at thewarriorfitness.com. We're also streaming live on the web, by the way, at hometownstation.com. So we have Heather, we have Carlos, and we have Chikaya in studio, and we're talking all things Warrior Fitness. But you guys got a special thing happening right now, and it is the War Fit Games. And this is War Fit Games 2.
Yes.
So what happened in the War Fit Game 1?
Well, the War Fit Games 1, it was technically a challenge,
Okay.
a 90-day challenge. You're with
Gotcha.
a partner. It's about weight loss. And then
Okay.
at the end of that, when we broke out to individual competitions, like
Gotcha.
strength and most fit and masters.
Okay, gotcha. Okay.
This one, though, is not a challenge. It's more of, we have categories. We have a weight loss, a masters, which is 45 and over, a strength, and a most fit. But we're just doing one day of competition.
Okay, so 1 day of competition, so it's actually like the Warrior Fitness Olympics
Exactly.
type of thing.
Yeah,
Okay.
Right.
it is.
So what are some of the competitions that there are? So you said strength.
There's strength, most fit,
Okay.
masters, which is people 45 years and older.
Okay.
And then a weight loss
Okay.
category.
So and what are there like certain competitions, or
Yeah,
have we
it's,
figured all those out yet?
Well, pretty much.
Okay.
Pretty much we have. So at the end of, what happens is you come in and sign up on your own. It starts Monday, so we have to sign up by Monday.
Oh, okay.
The 15th of September. And your registration gets you 60 days at the gym.
Oh, sweet. Okay.
60 days at the gym, you can take any classes, weight room, anything you want to do. And at the end of the 60 days, depending
game
on
time.
which category you want to be in, it's a competition day
It's
for
game
you.
time. Okay.
Yeah, it's game time.
It's game time. Yeah.
It is.
You can see more information on this, thewarriorfitness.com for more information. What are some of the, do you have any ideas? Like, what are some of the competitions
Yeah,
going to be?
like we've got, in our gym, we have a huge piece of equipment we call the Beast.
Okay.
It's monkey bars. It's, I don't know, maybe 40 bars.
Good heavens.
And so, I mean,
It's like a play place.
See who
You
can
guys- so-
stay up there the longest.
So the Warrior Fitness is like a play place.
It
People just go there and
is.
play. It's just
Sure,
events, yeah.
It is.
It's our
Flipping
playground.
tires. How many times can you flip
That's
a
true.
200-pound tire?
Yeah.
Come and see.
Okay, so you guys, it's just a hanging competition, so you can hang there the longest? Is that what it is? What is
That's
it?
just one event.
That's one event.
Yeah.
Okay.
Each day, your competition is about 4 hours long. So there'll
Good
be all
heavens.
kinds
Yes.
of running and biking and swimming and monkey bars and punching and weightlifting. It's a whole, 4-hour event to
Okay.
see who's the strongest person or who's
Nice.
the most fit. So yeah, it's exciting. Last time we did it, it was more than I imagined it would be. It was super exciting.
Awesome.
So yeah.
So how do people register? And you said they have to do it by Monday, right?
Yes, really Sunday's the last day we're
Okay.
registering for it. So just come to the gym up at Center Point and you can sign up. For people that aren't members right now, it's $249.
Okay, and that gets you 60 days at the gym and the day of the competition,
Yep.
right?
And at the competition, I didn't even mention, the beautiful part is if you are the winner, you win $3,000.
I was just that was my next question. Okay, so
that's that might get you there enough if you have a chance to win the money. So $3,000 for each male and female in each category.
in each category. So you can sign up, and let's just say those categories again. So you have
Masters, 45 and over.
Okay, you have strength. Okay.
Which is basically like weightlifting,
Okay.
strongest person. Most fit, which
Okay.
is sort of most well-rounded,
Okay.
running, biking, swimming.
Okay.
And then we have weight loss.
Okay.
So if you have some weight you want to lose, that would be your category.
Okay, so I have a question there.
Yeah.
The weight loss, does that start from when you register and then those 60 days?
Yeah, we weigh you at the beginning.
Okay.
We have a hydrostatic weight tank at our gym, and we'll weigh you at
okay.
the beginning, we'll weigh you at the end, and that'll be part of your score, the weight you've lost, and then you'll also have to compete in some exercise categories
Gotcha.
on that
Okay.
day. So that's a little bit of both.
And now it's not just, if I'm jumping to conclusions here, and you correct me if I'm wrong, but it's not just you sign up you can just go into the gym 60 days whenever you want. You guys are going to help them out throughout the entire
We
thing.
are.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, this also, another part of this WarFit Games is we're going to offer classes throughout the 60 days to give people pointers and tips on flipping tires.
Yeah.
Or how do I climb the monkey bars? Help people out so they have not an advantage, but everybody kind of has a fair understanding of, what kind of things we're going to do on the day we compete.
Yeah.
So and our trainers will be there to help people, and it'll be exciting.
Yeah, so you got go sign up today. You can find more information thewarriorfitness.com. The War Fit Games 2
Yes.
is happening, and if you sign up, it starts on Monday, right? So the
Correct.
party starts Monday.
The party ready to roll.
The party starts Monday. You get 60 days of gym time, and then the competition is actually, when is the competition happening? I see it here. It is the November 8th, right?
Yes.
8th, 9th, 15th, and 16th.
Correct.
Okay,
Correct.
of November.
Of November,
Of
yeah.
November. So 60 days to get you guys ready, and then the winner gets
$3,000
in each category.
Each.
At the Valencia Hyatt,
Oh.
Yeah, we're
December
gonna
6th.
Oh, okay. So you guys are having a special party afterwards.
party at the
yeah.
Hyatt afterwards.
Every year we have a party at the Hyatt.
Okay.
This time we're gonna take it to the next level. We're gonna award the winner of the games in the front of 400 people. We can only bring 400 people.
Oh, okay. Noted.
Warriors, just like China, there's a lot of us.
Okay.
So we can only bring 400 people. So
Gotcha, okay.
And it will be great.
Okay, so go sign up today. You can stop by The Warrior Fitness on Centerpoint, or you can find out, again, more information, thewarriorfitness.com. Okay, so we're going to shift gears here a little bit. Okay, we're going to take a break and we're going to shift gears.
Let's do it.
Empowering yourself, because we have people that are here, and how to empower yourself and how to empower others. Okay, that's what I want to talk about. All right, and this is the Warrior Fitness Hour on your hometown station, AM 1220 KHTS.
What is good for? Absolutely.
Santa Clarita's hometown station, AM 1220 KHTS, the Warrior Fitness Hour on your hometown station, also streaming live at hometownstation.com. Learn more about the Warrior Fitness by staying tuned, or you can go to thewarriorfitness.com. And we want to talk about a lot of cool stuff. We have Carlos and Heather here, who are clients, and Chikaya is the Warrior Fitness, as I like to
We
call
all are warriors, including you, Kyle.
Oh, even me?
Yes, you are
Even
a
me.
warrior.
Okay. And we were talking about you guys are excited about the Warrior Fitness, and but Chikaya, I wanted to ask you. You're in the business of your gym's a little bit different than other gyms. Most gyms,
Correct.
they're trying to get members to pay. They want a credit card number. You are in the business of getting people to change their lives and really empower them to show them that they have to make them stronger and more confident in their abilities of doing what's good for them health-wise. So I ask you, how do you empower people? How do you empower yourself?
First, the difference between who we are and who we want to be resides on what we do. And nothing is impossible. It is only impossible when you make it impossible. The grass is not always green on the other side. It's greener where you water it. So you need to start taking care of yourself first. This is number one. You have to love yourself. Do not focus on nobody else. You first, because you matter. If you are happy within yourself, the world around you will be happier. A lot of people focusing on other people. No. Look at yourself in the mirror and say, you know what? If he or she can do it, I can do it too. Look at me, Kyle. I came from the Congo. I learned how to speak English in the boot camp. I am still learning how to speak the damn language. But you know what? I have empowered myself to do it. I made a decision. From that decision came an action, a step. From that step came a result. Now, the result may be not sounding like an American person, but you know what? I can be understandable. People can hear me. They can listen. They can feel. And that's what that's the beginning of change. But you need to start by making a decision. You know, I can talk to Carlos. Carlos, what happened to your life? How did you empower yourself?
Yeah, I made a decision, and I wanted to get better. I wanted to not use my limitation as an excuse. I came into the Warrior Fitness, and I got the help from everybody around me, from Chikaya, to say, hey, you know what? Look past that. Just do what we are doing, and we will guide you. We will help you. And it wasn't just the trainers. It's the people around you that help motivate you. When you're not there, hey, where were you yesterday? Or you haven't been here 2 days. Hey, I'll come pick you up. I'll knock on your door at 3:30. I'll set the alarm. Give me your number. That's what it is about. We are all looking to everybody get better, not with ourselves. Is everybody.
You know. So I wanted to ask you, Chow,
Yes.
though. You're talking about, some people thinking of not yourself is obviously a good thing.
Right.
But why do you put an emphasis on thinking of yourself? You know what I mean? Because you could say that's a little bit selfish. But what's your angle here?
There is no. It's not being selfish when you start taking care of yourself.
Yeah.
This is very important. Listen, man. It took 400 million sperm to chase after one egg to create a human being. 9 months of pregnancy before your mom brought you on this earth with the help of doctors and nurses. Look how amazing your life is. Instead of focusing on other people, because when you're focusing on other people, you forget about yourself. Now, how about you? You try to fulfill other people's need, but you got your own need too. At the end of the day, by trying to please other people, you can never please people enough. Sometimes you gotta say enough is enough. I gotta take care of me. Don't forget about you. Your life matters, because when you are happy, when you find your true happiness, I guarantee you the world around you will be happier. Step number one, you need to surround yourself with people that are gonna elevate you. If you are the smartest person in the group, ladies and gentlemen, this is your boy from the Congo. Once again, if you are the smartest person in that group, hear me right now, change group, period. If you are the richest person in the group, guess what? Change group. You want to be around people that are going to elevate you, not bring you down. A rich man never loan money to a poor man. He always loan the money to a rich man. Let's keep it real here. Your life is very important. You need to start taking care of yourself, because you know what? When you are happy, even your dog gonna see that you are happy, because it's all about the energy that you're projecting. And energy is contagious. That's what Warrior Fitness is all about. You see people waking up at least at 4 o'clock in the morning, and every day to come to the gym when they get beat up mentally and physically, and the next day they come back again for some more with a smile on their faces. Now, what is that?
And so that's the point I wanted to get across. I didn't want people to misinterpret you saying, just think about yourself. I wanted to get the point across that if you take care of yourself, you're going to be able to do a better job of taking care of others.
But when you go to an airplane, they even say, when we reach crazy altitude and the gas mask come down, you got to take care of yourself first before you put the gas mask on your child.
Yeah.
So you are once again, when you go to your airplane, they say buckle up. Why they ask you to buckle up? Because you're going to be facing, they're projecting that you're going to be facing turbulences before you reach a comfortable altitude. But guess what? Life is not easy. But it's only easy when you start thinking that, you know what, it can be happen. Nothing is impossible. I always use my life story. Listen, Kyle, I wake up every day at 2:30 in the morning. I only sleep 4 hours. 4 hours is enough for me. I'm being serious.
Yeah, I know.
4 hours is enough for me. Now, somebody else can sleep 8 hours. But you know what? That's good for them. I don't focus on what science says. Science does not know about this man that came from the Congo, you know. But I don't focus on science. I have my goals. I am 36 years old. I have big dream. I have big goals. And I start small. I am not afraid of failing. And a lot of people are afraid of empowering themselves because they think about failing. But failing is part of success. From your failure, you will learn, and you turn that failure into success. There is not a formula on this world that was perfectly done. No. It took a lot of time, a lot of adjustment, and a lot of thinking. But you need to start thinking about yourself first, because your life is very important.
Excellent. We gotta take a quick break.
I am pumped, man.
I know you're pumped. I'm sorry. We gotta take a break. We got bills to pay. We gotta keep the lights on.
All right, baby. Let's do it.
We're gonna talk more about this, the Warrior Fitness Hour on your hometown station, AM 1220 KHTS. AM 1220 KHTS, your hometown station. The Warrior Fitness Hour is on the air. Hometownstation.com as well. Quick traffic update. I just got a traffic tip from Tipper West. The Haskell and Bouquet, the light is out in that area, so make sure you plan accordingly. A lot of backup in that area. But this is the Warrior Fitness Hour on your hometown station, AM 1220 KHTS. Find more information at thewarriorfitness.com. They have a cool thing going on right now. It's the War Fit Games 2, so make sure you go there. Register today. Sunday's the last day to register, so make sure you're doing that this weekend. So we were talking about how to empower people, or how you empower yourself, and then I wanted to ask you, there's people in your life. I'm sure, Carlos, you're the same. There's people in your life that are they just won't get off the couch.
Right.
They won't, they won't empower themselves. So how do you empower people, Carlos and Chikai? How do you guys go about empowering others?
Well, it's the way it works for me. I always think about. I try to inspire people through my life story. I always try to tell people, listen, I grew up in the Congo. From the age of 2, my mother abandoned me at the age of 2. From the age of 7 until now, I was on my own. I have to overcome a lot of obstacles to find exactly who I am. In life, I learned to be persistent, because when you are persistent, you will keep it. When you are consistent, you're going to get it. So I always think about everything that have happened in my life. It kind of made me where I am today. So when I see a person being that we call a couch potato person, okay, I will find a way to sit down and try to communicate and try to tell them that, hey, listen, life is beautiful. There is so much out there to do. Do not be antisocial. Do not stay home and watch TV all day and eat yourself to death. No. Go out. Surround yourself with people who love you, who care for you, who want to see you succeed. Okay? And then I'm very persistent, because that person may not going to give me that day. May not going to understand me that day. I say, well, who's this guy from the Congo? Who the hell? I'm sorry. Who do you think he is? But you know what? I'm going to find somebody else that will talk to you. That's where I'm become persistent. And because I believe in you before you believe in yourself. I know what you're capable of doing. Just allow people to talk to you and show you the road. Because greatness exists. But you have to make a decision. If you need help, ask. Don't be afraid. Carlos, what do you think?
There's a lot of places, we go into the gym, and I get this a lot from other people, that sometimes a person doesn't want to be in a spot where you want somebody to tell you, you inspire me. you ask yourself, how can that be? I'm just being myself. I just show up. I go to the gym every morning, 4:30 a.m. I show up, walk through the doors, see the same people. I'm happy as can be. People don't understand. How can this guy be happy every day, 4:30 in the morning? It's just, that's the kind of gym that this does. I come in, I have people tell me, hey, you inspired me. I can't, and I look at them with a strange face or strange look on my face, thinking, why? Well, they say, hey, you've come so far. Sometimes it takes us to reflect back of where we were, how things were, and how much better they have become. You see those, and I think what happens is other people see those kinds of stories throughout. They say, hey, I want to be like that. There's times where I've gone to work, I'm happy after a great workout, and I see guys that are miserable. They look at me, they say, hey, get that happy face off your face, that look off your face. And I say, why? You don't understand. We only have one shot at this life. Why not be happy? Why not? Go to this place, go to anywhere it is in your life, and look at the best outcome you can, and you will strive to get there. You got to do it by example. There's other people that, the way it is that other people are looking out for you as well. It's not just the trainers, not just Chikaya. This place really, honestly, you say it is the Warrior Fitness. No. It's not about him only. It's actually other people throughout the gym. I'm just one person right here talking with you, Kyle, but there's many people out there. This place has been around before me, and it will continue to go on after me. Doesn't matter. But when you're there, you have other people that inspire you to be the best you. It might not be what society might be. You're not going to be some supermodel. Not everybody's going to have the, Mr. Universe body, but you will be the best you. That's what they focus a lot on. That's what we talk about, is that we're looking for you to unlock the keys to success, to what your success is. It might not be what anybody else is, but any little accomplishment that you obtain is better in your life.
Kyle, here's my philosophy. If you are still alive, you have not seen your best yet. Okay? And people need to start taking ownership of the dream. What is your dream? What makes you want to get up every day in the morning? Listen, my dream is to be successful with happiness. My dream is to make somebody else happy every day. When I get in my car, the first thing I do, I scream out loud. I make crazy video with funny faces. I am screaming. I go to Starbucks. I just share the happiness. But you know what? I am happy by making other people happy. My success is their success. Their success is my success. The Warrior Fitness, like Carlos said here, is not about Chikaya. It's about everyone around it. One tree does not make the jungle. You need many trees. One finger cannot wash the whole body. You need a whole hand. So it's teamwork. It's a village. It's a culture. We can be here all day long and talk about it, but until you walk through those doors, until you make a decision to come through those doors, you will never gonna get it. But you have to make a decision. Make a decision, number one, to take ownership of your life and your dream. Number two, make an action, make a step to go forward. Number three, stand by for result. Whenever the result that you're gonna get, guess what? You're gonna start adjusting from those results. And before you know it, you found your true self. That's what Warrior Fitness is all about. We empower people, we inspire people, and we ask people, be you. Do not change your character, because your character is what made you. And we're going to love you for who you are, not for what you are. We don't even care about how much money you have in your bank account. What we care about is you being happy with yourself.
Well, that is wonderful. And you can learn more at thewarriorfitness.com, or you can just go up there on Center Point, right?
They just have to come in,
Just
make a decision.
walk in, and you're going to get a big old bear hug from Chikaya.
From a black man from the Congo, baby.
All right, we got to take our final break, and then we're going to wrap things up. I want to mention the War Fit Games again. We'll talk about that.
Correct.
And War Fit Games 2, and we'll talk about that, and we'll wrap things up. This is the Warrior Fitness Hour on your hometown station, AM 1220, KHTS. Santa Clarita's hometown station, AM 1220, KHTS. The Warrior Fitness Hour on your hometown station, thewarriorfitness.com for more information. And we need to mention some stuff, but thanks for stopping by, Chikai, by the way. Always good to have you around.
It's always a pleasure to talk to my favorite white boy.
Oh, stop it. You're making me blush.
Listen, man. I love everybody. Listen, Kyle. The first white man I met in my life, I was at the Gulf Coast back in the Congo, was a Marine. In the Congo, we still believe that the white man is God. The reason why we believe so is because of a lack of education. There is no such thing about superior race. Everybody is equal. That's what warrior fitness is all about. We love everybody. We don't care about the color of your skin because you are a human being, and that's what makes this society so great. Loving each other, not judging each other, and not try to put people down. Inspire somebody to better himself or herself. Teach people to take ownership of their dream, because each one of us have a dream. But can you teach a person to take ownership of their dream? That's what life is all about. We should be ashamed to die if we cannot help a person live a great life. At least make a person smile. That's what Warrior Fitness is all about. The Warrior Fitness Game 2 is dedicated in the memory of Jennifer Steve, our fallen warrior. And we're doing this because we care. We care for the Steve family. We care for our community. We also want to let people know there is two families are suffering for the lost. So it's time for us to come together in the community and strong and share the happiness and stop blaming other people, but focusing on the solution, which is finding happiness. Warrior Fitness is a great place, and I invite everybody. Come and join us. If you're having trouble sleeping, if you're having trouble eating, if you have trouble, any type of trouble, come around us. We're gonna help you. You may not only can come to Warrior Fitness. You can go to other gym, but you know what? Take ownership of your dream, because your life is the most important things in you. Nobody else but you, and you matter. Why? Because you live in the greatest country on the planet. Look at me. I came from the Congo to a radio show. Come on, okay. You can't blame that. I love my life. Woo-wee!
I appreciate getting the title of your favorite white boy, by the way. I appreciate that.
I love you, Kai.
I appreciate that.
You always make me, you always dig deep inside of me.
I do. I pull out. I wasn't letting you get off the hook there for a while. TheWarriorFitness.com for more information on the War Fit Games 2. Register by Sunday, so make sure you do that.
They just have to come in.
Yeah, and Carlos, thank you for coming by. I appreciate you you adding your story to it. And Chikaya, always great to have you. Always great to have you around.
You'll see me again, because, baby, your boy from the Congo ain't going nowhere. I'm here to stay. You feel me?
Oh, no, I feel you. And I know you're not leaving. I know. Chikaya, thank you again. And remember, thewarriorfitness.com. That does it for us on the Warrior Fitness Hour. AM 1220, KHTS.